From sin, death came, and over earth it reigned. For love of the creature, the Creator was pained. The place of the skull, where angels had cried, it was called Golgotha. There Jesus had died. Ancient tradition claims Adam's skull lay at Calvary. Golgotha was the grave of the first man in history. So when Christ shed his blood to justify me and you, it dripped down and touched Adam and justified that sinner too. And if that skull could speak as it received new birth when Christ descended to the belly of the earth, what would it say? I am the skull of Golgotha, under Calvary I lie, that cursed hill in which I stay, where my sons go to die. How are they butchered, all tears and cries in vain, my children kill my children, by my sons are slain, their blood all spilt, floods in torrents down to me, I who lie beneath their murders all I see. The fault is mine, it's mine to claim. They look to me as their cause of pain. But why to me is given shame? I once was a man, Adam by name. Seth buried me, my older sons could not, for one struck the other and he died on the spot. Since the time of Cain and Abel, it is the same to this day. Whenever a man is able, he takes another's life away. But on Good Friday, the blood which flowed down differed from all other blood in the ground. For when the blood gushed forth and down to me it fell, the Lamb whose blood it was came down to me as well. I looked at him in terror, the man bloodied, battered, beaten. For this was the same one that made me from clay in Eden. The King stood before me, in his hand an iron rod. This man was my son, but this son was my God. I waited to receive the destruction I was due, but he said, Arise, O sleeper, my peace be with you. Adam, come out. Your freedom I did win. I break all your fetters. I unchain you from sin. To the captives I give liberty from false death and blight. And for those who are in darkness, Christ shall give you light. For you I left glory, and on earth became a slave. I am who am above heaven, stooped down to touch your grave. For you, my creation, born from virgin soil, I was born of a virgin, and my life was all but toil. You were tempted in paradise, I was tempted 3 times by the devil in the desert to pardon all your crimes. The lowest of the low, as poor as I could be, you left a perfect garden, I wept in Gethsemane. Wherever you fell, I now raise you up. You ate accursed fruit, I drank my bitter cup. You were naked and ashamed, I was stripped before the crowd, my clothes cast for lots, with mocks and cries aloud. Thorns and thistles the ground produced, by sweat you ate your bread. A crown of thorns was brought to me to pierce my sacred head. To restore you to that image I had given you back then, see the scourging I received, disfigured before men. To disperse the sins on your back, see the cross laid on mine. By my stripes you have been healed, to the image and likeness divine. To a tree you stretched your hands for evil, I turned the cross to sacred wood. Your disobedience is restored, by hands nailed to a tree for good. Your side was opened so Eve was made, but spouses blamed and made scorn. My side was opened by a lance, so my bride, the church, is born. The cherubim once made you flee, as guards with swords of fire. Now I make them carry you home, for I have called you higher. The tree of life you should have chosen, but this tree was but a sign. I, who am life and life to the full, call you to my supper to dine. The rooms I have made ready, the bearers and wedding wine, for I am in you, and you are in me, and all I have is thine. I am the skull of Golgotha, under blessed Calvary. The blood of God, the Son of Man, has set my children free. Manifesta